so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlights, summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay young forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. We're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking day. Without you, I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure. But one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Just as surprised as you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Roger or Roger. I'm not sure. Could be in French. Jennifer, taking a break inside before I go back out and shovel. I want to go back outside, but I'm a little bit scared about the job I have to do, and I will tell you why in a second for those of you who didn't see the pictures. Good morning, Darren. You're getting 2 more cows today. That's awesome. So Marilyn will be working in shit again today. Hopefully you don't get the heat we're getting here because I feel like it smells even worse. I have to put strawberry jam in pot also before. Yeah. You can do that while listening. Thomas is here. Good morning. And Karen is also here. Good morning, Karen. There's a spot behind the property where I mowed the lawn in the past, but last year I planted some raspberries and rhubarb. And in the spring, up until maybe about a month ago, I was mowing the lawn around them. Like I knew where the plants were and I was mowing around them. But in the last month, this little part of the property was not forgotten, but maybe, well, left on his own for a little while. Just give me a sec. Thank you. And I wanted to use the weed eater to go around my plants, around my raspberries and around my rhubarb, because obviously I didn't want to just use a lawnmower and go and cut them all. So I was weeding. I was almost done. I mean, I had a little path done between my rhubarb. All I needed to do was go around my raspberries. And suddenly I felt something like burning my foot. And at first I thought, okay, like it's one of those plants that I just cut that's going through my Crocs on the side. Like there's a few holes on the side of the Crocs. And that's like pushing on my foot. So that's a little burning sensation I'm getting. I just, I lifted my foot and just started shaking just to remove that part of weeds. But then I started feeling pain and the burning sensation at 3 different spots. And I looked down and I was full of bees. So I took my hat, gave it a big hit on my foot. I gave a kick. My Croc landed about 20 feet away. I backed out a few feet. And I didn't have time to see exactly what it was. It happened so fast. And I mean, obviously, I know a lot of people left comments on the pictures saying that the honeybees don't go in the ground. And I totally agree, and I get that. But I'm wondering if it was just a little bee nest that was just low, hanging on a plant somewhere, or if it was a bunch of wasps underground. But it did burn for a little while. I put some plantain ointment that I had. It helped ease the pain. But it kept coming back like maybe every 45 minutes I had to put some more. But now I have to go back there and finish the job. I drove around with my Jeep yesterday, trying not to step on the raspberry plants, but to go as close as I could to the bee or wasp nest, whatever it was. And when I got back, when I parked the vehicle and wanted to get out, there was a honeybee on top of the Jeep. So I figured it could have been that, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense. And I went to see again this morning to see if I could find something. I even started moving the plants that were there with my hands, thinking that I would see something pop up, and there was nothing there. So I don't know if I scared them enough for them to leave. Usually they don't leave that fast, but I've seen it before where There was an underground wasp nest, and I would just drive on top and spin the tires a little bit, and then they would leave. I don't think they appreciate the vibrations, but I need to find exactly where it is because I don't want to go there, start weeding again, and have the same thing happen to me. And I don't want that to happen to one of my kids. I don't want them to be playing in the grass or back there just taking a walk and get attacked by a wasp. Do you have anything to harvest yet? I have 2 little tiny cherry tomatoes. The rest of my plants are still just small from being in seed, starting cells for 3 months. Yeah, some of the stuff maybe you won't have time, but I'm thinking you should be all right. I'm starting to see flowers on my peas. I have flowers on my zucchinis and cucumbers. I harvested some Swiss chard, lettuce, spinach, strawberries, radishes, and I mean a few fruits. Chamomile. I need to go today and harvest some basil. I also harvested like actual vegetables other than lettuce, spinach, and Swiss chard, and radish. Not so much. I have a lot of flowers in my greenhouse. Tomato plants are huge. I have some peppers already that's growing. They're still green, obviously. No heat, really. Pretty windy, so smell don't last long in one place. Also, my squash needs a manure. All right, well, that's awesome. It sucks that you have a lot of wind, but it helps in no situation. So far, we have collected and stored cameries, rhubarb, blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. Got some asparagus too this year. Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't get asparagus yet. My blueberries are about to start turning. Oh, I also had a few cherries. We didn't have enough honeyberries, cameries to even talk about. It was just a few ones. I could probably go and harvest a few white currants at the moment, a few red ones, but the red ones, I feel like I should just cut them because the plant is one that I got this year. It's not that big. It didn't take too well. There are still some fruits on it, but the fruits are tiny and they don't taste bad, but they don't taste the best either. Baking soda and water helps. I don't think I have baking soda here. Maybe I do, but everything happened so fast, and all I could think of was the plantain ointment that I had here, and it really helped. And yes, now I know I'm not allergic. I had a little reaction where the sting was, and when I mean reaction, it just got a little lump, and you can see in the pictures. I don't have the burning sensation this morning, so it's all good. Yeah, they're probably about done now, Darren. Mines are getting too tall to start harvesting now for the radish. I have to wait for radish pods now at this point, which are still pretty good in a stir fry or anything like that. We had 8 brand new baby rabbits today. Yesterday. Awesome. I have to breed mine, and it's pretty much deadline now. They would have their babies mid-August. Mid-October, they'd be ready to harvest. End of October, maybe. Well, early November, I have to do that like today. Our black currants are basically ready now too. Yeah, I have some, but I don't like them. It is awesome. You're eating radish pods now? It's crazy, right? Like, I have some stuff here that I'm more advanced than you, and you have stuff that you're way ahead of me. One of you come here. Look at those little tiny things. This is what we got. Look, say hi. Say hi to the camera. Oh, 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 oh. Say hi to the camera. Say hi to the camera. He's saying hi. Look how cute. Yeah, you got pet. It's okay. It's okay. You want to go see your brothers now? There you go. There you go. I have 7 of those. They're so cute. I love little chicks. Maybe it's too hard for your male. They get heat sterilization. Really? So I might be doing all of that for nothing? Yeah, that's the word that came out. But I'm hoping they're all sisters, actually. There's no way to be guaranteed when you get chicks. Like they say that there's like a second set of feathers on the wings, but that's only good for the first 3 days, I guess, from what I heard. These ones, I got them at 5 days, and the only way I thought of to put the chances on my side to have more females, I put my hands in the brooder and put my hand around little chicks, and I started pushing some of them, and the ones that would turn back and start picking on me, those were probably males doing their protective thing already. Yeah, DZ, what's that done? And the dog's here now. Going out. And the ones that didn't peck me at all, I just took them. And yeah, I have to go back there at some point. I told Kristen I was going to go for a little drive again. I want to go see a property. They keep improving, like everyone. The longer they stay there, the more fruit trees and perennials and garden they'll have. I'm getting excited about what I have back here, but it's just going to be trouble now to keep all the weeds down. By having a bunch of fruit trees, obviously I have to do the permaculture, food forest, like have everything growing together method. But, there's always weeds growing regardless. From Google, exposure to temperatures over 85 Fahrenheit for 5 consecutive days can cause temporary sterility in bucks. Whoa, that's crazy. Let's see. So that's basically 29 Celsius. Yeah, it's been more than 5 days. I could still try. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, maybe I should focus on bringing them inside. But I'm afraid that if in spring it's fine. I did it and it didn't work. And I always like giving them time to gain their energy back after. But fall, I don't know. I guess if I could bring them inside, I need to take care of that there. Take my little Sacker chainsaw and just go and cut the pallets inside to remove the little chicken coop I had there. I was reading Darren's comment. I'll get back to your comment in a second. But I need to remove the old coop I had built in the garage, but I want to keep the two walls there. I just want to remove like the one and put the rabbit hutches or rabbit cages in there. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put them sideways like this or put one like this and one. I don't think they would fit if I put one like this. So I might have to put like two of them this way. I could at least have 4 rabbits inside and then bring the other rabbit pen closer to the door, and I would only need to shovel 2 in the winter. It'd be a lot easier that way. I have 3 spots in the chicken coop right now, and I could have 4 more inside, and maybe even do something else on the other side. I don't know. There's probably something I can do by bringing them inside. I don't need to worry about the snow in the winter. I don't need to worry about like the high sun. They would be in the shadow, in the shades a little bit more. It'd be a little bit cooler for them. It'd be easier for me to give them all they need. And I wouldn't need to have something water resistant in the garage. I could just put a few boards, and even if the rabbits start chewing, just replace them with more boards. Sorry. For food forests, even doing permaculture, try to keep it in rows. Yeah, I agree, and that's what I did. I mean, I have everything set up in rows. Some of them are like long like this, and some of them are set up like this, but I have ways to get around them. The only thing that it's not like this is where I have my arches, my trellis for my grapes. I mean, it's an arch, and I'm just afraid like here around the base, that's where it's going to get hard to mow the lawn. I don't want to use the weed eater and hit the trellis. It's tough on the weed eater's wires, I guess. I don't like the fall option because I prefer to have just the breeders to take care in the cold months. Yeah, because they need a lot more feed to stay warm, and they go through a lot more proteins. You don't like rows? Yeah. Well, from what I can see from the pictures, you seem to have your system, but I don't know. Everything seems to be a little bit all over the place, which is kind of cool. I'm pretty sure after everything starts growing, I'm going to have something similar to that as well. I'm hoping my mint starts spreading back there a little bit. My lemon balm as well. I planted some lemon balms around most of my apple trees, or if it's not lemon balm, I have chives and what's the name? I have it blank this morning. The wild celery that we were talking about the other day. Oh, come on. Anyway, you know what I mean. I don't like rows either until we try and mow and harvest. It's all over the place. We do have rows sometimes, like the hops and raspberries, but it is not weeded neither. And that's another thing. I have to go and make a path in the middle of my raspberry patch because right now I cannot make it to the middle of my patch. That scares me a little bit. Really, it scares me a little bit because if I hit a bee nest or wasp nest in the middle of nowhere, I'm pretty sure in Bee Kingdom there's going to be a bee nest there somewhere. The English lines and squares. Yeah, Megadeth prefers the French way. I have chocolate mint coming. Never had anything other than regular mint. I just learned there's pineapple mint and banana mint. I don't know where to get the cuttings though for those. I have some here if they grow in zone 4. I have some because I bought everything I could. There's one. Was it the banana mint? It was like for zone 8. So they didn't make it. But if it grows in zone 4, I purchased a bunch of different mints last year. I have some that came back, but don't ask me where they are. They all smell the same, in my opinion. They used to have them at Canadian Tire at this time of year for very, very cheap. You would have them for like 79 cents a plant. But this year, I don't know what's up with everything. I feel like they're purposely not selling plants because they want people to buy it at the grocery store. I don't know. Or, I mean, we'll see next year. It might just be an off year. But I feel like Canadian Tire, Walmart, they didn't have anything at all this year. Even Superstore usually has a plant sale outside. And they often have the best prices, especially like for fruit trees. I find that their prices are hard to beat. But not this year. They didn't have anything at all. So you have to go to local nurseries. They'll still have a lot of stuff, but they don't have anything on sale at this time of year. It's all regular price because they can put it away and take it back next year. So they don't have like end of year sales, except for like tomato plants and things like that. But even then, I feel like what they do once they're done is they just harvest the fruits from them and that's it. Plus, rows are better for wiring up trees and berries. True, that's another very good point. I was able to put a few grapes in line. I didn't have any more trellises left. So I was able to put like a few T-posts and just put wires around it. Well, not around it, but I mean like in line around the T-posts. Good morning, Marty. Thank you so much for being here. We're expecting another warm and beautiful day today. It might be a little bit too warm for my taste, but it is what it is. I prefer the heat over the snow. Let's face it, it would be really, really warm to have to shovel snow in this heat. Those you would have to bring inside for winter. I'm bringing my mints inside and herbs and peppers, and hopefully they will do well next year since peppers are perennials. I tried that last year, and they were full of aphids when I brought them inside. So just be careful if you do that. Down this way too, a lot of the big box stores did not have a lot of plants, only the nurseries. At least we still have the nurseries. But like I said, they usually have higher prices because if they don't sell something a year, they'll have it again the following year. So they won't bring the cost down. Like they won't have a end of year sale. And the next year, the tree or the plant is actually bigger and stronger. So they can sell them more expensive. I found the same thing up here at those stores, right? Like I'm not the only one. Yeah, Darren, that's right. That's how you do it. Yeah, I mean, it was really, really warm and humid yesterday. When you go out and just to go from the house to the vehicle and you're soaked and wet, sweating, means it's warm and humid. Or rather, the cold over the warm, easy to warm up and hard to cool. I find it the other way around. You can just go in the water, or even just go in the shower, put the cold water on, and let it drip in the back of your head for a few minutes. You will have shivers. You'll find it cold. But when it's cold outside, well, easy to warm up, but you have to go outside to shovel. And sometimes people tell me, oh, well, when it snows, it's not as cold. Are you crazy? If it's minus 40 outside, it's not snowing. I get that. But I can stay inside where it's plus 20. If it's snowing and it's only minus 5 outside, I have to be outside in the minus 5 to shovel. I don't know about you, but for me, minus 5 is a lot colder than plus 20. Something in my eye again. What? Yeah. No Frills and Loblaws had 50% off and more deals than, thank goodness. Usually I go at Canadian Tire this time and get a bunch of herbs for like very cheap. You know, when you buy them fresh and you can still grow them, like, you know, if you buy a basil plant for like 79 cents and it's already bigger than what you would get at the store for $1, to me, it's worth it. You'll grow it. You'll have even more basil from that plant. You can do some cuttings and get a few more. It's a good price. But this year, I felt like everything they had. I mean, I went there last week and they had stuff 8% off. 8% off. Seriously? 8% off. Like, tomato plants this high, 8% off. It's not worth it. You won't get tomatoes out of them. You won't have time to grow. Blew up the bathtub yesterday going to Tinker in a cool shop and rebuild it. I got 56 miles per hour. Cool. That's awesome. You're doing some cool stuff out there, Thomas. You're a lot smarter than I am with that kind of stuff. I miss no frills and fresh and basics. No discount stores here. Yeah, you don't get discounts at the moment, I find. Like, you might get a few discount if you go like at the independent store in Dalhousie, but they probably only have flowers left. The best way to save money on fruit trees is to get cuttings or hair graft, or, you know, get something from someone for free. You love my winter rant. Thank you. -5 is like pre-dawn or pre-dusk temperature, very cold. Yeah. We have our 2 nurseries closer than Canadian Tire. Yeah. Well, I've seen one. But then you have Floralie Jouvence. It's probably at the same distance from Canadian Tire. I was looking for a male sea buckthorn shrub when I was in Quebec and couldn't find anything. I ended up going to the local nursery here, and the guy looked around all over the place for me to find some. And he bought 2 males, 2 females. And I got there, I'm like, okay, like, thank you so much. I'll get the 1 male for sure, but I don't need 2 males. And I mean, I don't have place and I don't have the money to buy 2 males and 2 females. So I will leave a male here for you to sell a set together. I'll take a female because of the trouble. I will support you. But I mean, I'm not going to get 2 males because your 2 females are useless if I do. And it's pointless for me to get 2 females and 2 males. I just need 1 male. It looks like I'm going to have some blueberries this year. It looks like we're going to have a lot of hazelnut this year. So I guess I'll have to get some seeds for Darren and Marilyn. I will harvest some. Try to have some nuts here, but also try to get at least a dozen of each to send you guys, so you can try to germinate them. Now I have no idea how to germinate those long beak hazelnuts, so you guys are gonna have to do that research on your own. Marilyn probably already has the answer anyway. But it looks good. I was on Sarah's property and I saw like the one bush, and from what I saw, it was kind of full. So hopefully I can go and harvest a few ones this year. Oh, I know how. Yeah, pretty sure you do. I took pictures of something yesterday. I'm curious to see what my phone tells me. And if I don't get the answer here, I will. It doesn't want to give me an answer as to what it is. It might just be like a regular tree. Could be sick. Let me open it up here. I got a few raspberries already, but the heat wave last month killed the leaves, so didn't get much. Well, if they're still, the roots are still there. Yes, allow. I mean, that's me. Trust my own computer, of course. Okay, let me open this up here. Downloads. Boom. Let me present this. So I'm wondering if anyone knows what kind of tree this is. Not this. This is a beautiful view. But I think it was from last spring. So is this just like a regular tree with some sort of an illness? Or parasite? Honestly, when I saw it, like it has a lot of leaves and a lot of spots like this. I thought it was like some sort of a hazelnut, but if it is, I will transplant some here, but I doubt it. It looks like it was just a sick tree. That's scab. So, not good. Oh, I hate that. That was a nice fish. Nice view. Stop screen. Can you imagine if I did that and it would show like a bunch of naked pictures of me or something? That was from a long time ago, those pictures. Plant them outside in the fall. Put something on so the squirrels won't dig them out, and watch in spring for sprouts. You can do that in pots. Okay, so I have to harvest them and send them right away then. So as soon as I harvest them, and here we tend to harvest them like 2 weeks before they're actually ripe. So I guess I would need to wait, but if I wait, the squirrels are going to get them before me. So usually as soon as we see the full nut, that's when we actually harvest them. But I think they can still ripe once they're off the tree. So I just remove like the green part, this hitchy green part, and I just send you like the nut shell with the shell with the nut. Hey, come on, guys and girls. Hopefully you're all girls. I'm trying to have a live stream here. Shh. Listen. Hey, what did I say? I said, please shut up. Shh. Scab. So it's not good. I have a lot of prickly pear fruit this year. I might press them for the juice. I might do some apple juice this year. I'm just gonna need to buy like a 2x4, just because my fruit press it comes with a few 2x3s. You can buy 2x3s. I mean, instead of 2x4s, but it doesn't go low enough. And after a while, by pressing everything, it feels like nothing's happening. It's just, I need to squish them a little bit more. I'll put the apples, turn the little thing, the presser, and then bring it back, put more 2x3s, and you stack them up like you would with Legos. At some point, it should be enough to push everything out. I suppose once the green part is brown, they are ripe. They get brown fast. As soon as you remove them from the tree, you wait about a week or two, and they turn brown. I'm loaded with hazelnuts. Just have to get a path to them. I think my neighbor and his friend are going to cut the trees down. I want the lumber bush hog a path to my apple trees and hazelnuts. Yeah, because you don't want to step in a wasp nest. Yeah, it'd be nice. Hazelnuts around here. I know some people that go out and sell hazelnuts. Well, back about 25 years ago, at $5 a mug, they were harvesting for over $7,000 of hazelnuts. So it's a good way for someone to make easy money, especially now that a mug goes for like $8 to $10. Imagine you go out, it takes about maybe 20 minutes to get like a glass or a mug if you go there and you don't stop. So that's easily like $24 an hour. Now, of course, you have to take for account that you have to go out and harvest them. But if it's something you enjoy doing, it's easy money. My uncle used to take 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off in the nut season. He just went out, and my uncle would go harvest for like 3 weeks. And my aunt would take the fall, like 2 weeks, like the last 2 weeks and another week after that of vacation. So when he was harvesting, she was still at work. And on the second week of harvesting, she was starting to remove the green part. and they would make a lot of money. It was crazy. Okay, need to do that strawberry thing and manure thing, and life. Yeah, you do. I think I'm gonna go at the community garden this morning. I might go and say more just to feed the animals. Sarah's probably there. I know if I do that, I'll be there for a little while. I'll try not to, but it's probably going to happen. I'm just a chatty person, so when someone's there chatting, I stay there and I chat. But I need to go at the community garden, remove some weeds, and check out my stuff. I haven't been there in the last week at all. Oh, Serge is back home. All right. So you went there this morning and you're back home? Okay, so I'll go at the community garden then and go feed the animals after. They had water last night. I went there, closed the doors to give them water. They should still have water for this morning. So I'll go make sure they have. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go later on. You didn't go to the chickens, that's fine. Salut mon ami, ça va? Yes, Martin, ça va très bien. I will be in Saint-François Friday night. Je joue au softball à Saint-François vendredi prochain dans la ligue orthodoxe. Je joue avec Pointe-à-la-Croix. I'm just saying that I'm playing softball next Friday in Saint-François. So far, we're 3 wins, 0 loss. I think we had a perfect season last year, which doesn't happen often. It's usually you always end up losing the one game somewhere. That I remember that one year we had the perfect season going into the tournament, like the last year tournament. And the way they do the league is you play the league. I mean, it's semi-competitive. You play for fun, but it's always more fun to win. And once you get to the tournament, the standings in the season decides the standing going into the tournament. So let's say that we finish first in the season. We are considered first for the whole tournament, which means we play as a home team. We go last at bat, which is pretty good in a tournament because it's one less inning per game if you play your cards right and you play well. And then after the little round robin, then you have regular semifinals and finals according to the standing of that tournament. A couple of years back, we had the perfect season. We arrived in the round robin. We were pretty confident. And I think it was Metapedia. They crushed us in the round robin, like 20-5 or something like that. And they finished first, obviously. We played them again in the final game. And they were ahead. I think they were ahead like 6-2. And we had bases loaded. They changed the pitcher. And first pitch. Boom! Grand slam, tie game, and we never looked back from that point. It's fun. I love sports. All right. I'm not sure if we play at 8 my time, which would be 7 your time or 8:30 your time, but I'm playing one of those 2 games. So next Friday I will not be live unless I can come early. I want to try to come to go live on Wednesdays for the summer, just for like a month and a half, maybe. Usually we have our playoffs at the end of August. Not sure where those are going to be played. We didn't talk about that yet. It's either in Cross Point or in Saint Francois, but it's always fun. It's good, good games all the time. There's the A's. What are they? They're not Metapedia. Are they Saint Francois? I think that would be Saint Francois. They have a good team. But they have a few younger players that are not used to play at a competitive level. And sometimes you make one mistake and you can pay for that mistake. So well, back to gardening. We'll go check the community garden. And hopefully stuff is growing. Stuff other than all the weeds. And yeah, I still have some work to do here, but I'm a little hesitant to go back there now. I have to find the nest, wherever it is, whatever kind of bees it was or wasp, because I have to get rid of it. I don't want the kids to step in it. It's not fun. It really, it was really painful. But if I look today, I still have the little marks, but I don't feel it anymore, and the swelling is down. All right, so I will let you guys go with your day. We're expecting a beautiful day, and yeah, I will go take care of that nest. And thanks everyone that was here this morning. My coffee's done. I will get back to work, and I will talk to you soon. All right. Take care.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed, the glass so